like all sort of creatures that could come from that period. We tried to include a mix of creatures, so there are some that are more sort of scary, and there are some that are more like cute, there are some that are more silly, and some that are more serious. So I hope that our hope is that the egg will contain something for everyone, and everyone will have like their own favorite thing. We didn't want to just do like a dino egg that was just like 12 angry dinosaurs, because if you don't like that, then there's nothing for you. But we hope that, yeah, this egg has like a range of pets for different types of people. That's what we're trying to do more with the eggs. Along with the egg, there's a whole new area of the game that the people have been added, which is why it's been taking like a little bit longer. Yeah, the pictures that I've seen look really good, so I'm really excited to explore that new area and see what's going on. And yeah, I think it'd be a really fun, cool update, sort of like the fossil update or whatever.
I think people are going to get really excited about it. I know it's taken a long time to come out, but for good reason. Like, this is one of the biggest pet updates we've done.
Yeah, we've been doing other stuff too, so it's not like that's the only thing we've been working on. We've been working on a ton of other stuff. We work on like lots of different things at once, and not all of it is like updates to the game that you would play. Some of it's like behind the scenes stuff that we have to do to make things better, or sort of what we call like back end work, which is like, yeah, things that are going on the back end with like the servers or other like technical stuff, making the game like less laggy and perform better, and doing things that are necessary to make even cooler like front end updates in the future. Our team's sort of spread across between doing these more like back end changes and these more front end changes. So, but our goal is to produce more regular updates. We're still sort of getting to grips with this new schedule, bringing new team members on and training them and stuff. Yeah, I anticipate like the rate of updates will increase, but also hopefully the quality of these bigger updates will like hit well for people.
So we talked about this in the last dev update, but I wanted to bring it back again as we're now significantly closer to bringing it into the game. But we hired a composer.
So we were working with a composer called Mark Sparling, who made the music for several projects, including the game A Short Hike, which is a really cool game that you can get on Steam and on Nintendo Switch. It's really fun, and we really like the music from that game, so we reached out to Mark, and he was super excited to work on some soundtrack tracks for Adopt Me. We had such a good working relationship. He's now come onto our team part-time as like a full team member. So he'll be working on even more music in the future, and also new sound effects. Over the rest of the year, you should be seeing more songs and sound variety. We really like them. We're really excited about them. I'm really excited to share them. The old tracks have a lot of nostalgia for people, but I think these new tracks are better fitted for the game. And I'm sure there are a few of you out there who get tired of hearing the same song over and over again, even if you like it, the same song over and over again, and so you switch the music off. So hopefully this new soundtrack you'll actually want to listen to. We also want to put the songs on YouTube and Spotify and other streaming services. So if you really like the music, you can listen to it out of game.
As always, we'll give you a heads up before anything like that drops in the game. There'll be some cool launch stuff. There'll be some cool stuff on social media. So now is a great time to follow us if you aren't already. You can follow us at PlayAdoptMe on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
We have 1 million followers maybe we have 1 million on TikTok. We have 1 million followers on Instagram, Jesse.
Oh, what? We had 1 million followers on Instagram. So he's doing some great work. All of our platforms are growing. Like, the community is bigger than ever, so now is a great time to jump on board if you aren't already.
Yeah.
And if you are, thank you for getting us to 1 million followers on Instagram. Thank you for getting us to like 900,000 YouTube. There's a link in the description, but people can ask and upvote or downvote questions, and we pick 5 of our favorites to answer in these developer updates. How long will the fossil eggs be out for?
That's a good question. I don't know. The answer is until the next egg comes out. I don't know if it'll be as long as it was before, but yeah, I can't make any promises on that. But they should be around for like a good few months at least. It really depends on like how the rest of the year goes in terms of like which updates we do. So yeah, they should be around for a while, long enough for you to get all of them. There are a lot of them.
Yeah, there really are a lot of them. I hadn't thought about that when we talk about timelines and that, but with more pets than ever, we are going to want to make sure people have a good chance to get every pet from it.
Yeah, and I imagine there'll be like more pets in other places too. Like we've got things like Halloween coming up, and then Christmas in December, obviously, or like our holiday seasonal event. Yeah, we're still sort of formalizing plans for those, but you can imagine like I think like the fossil egg pets aren't going to be the only new pets coming in. A lot of trading improvements, including we're changing it from 4 slots to 9 slots for trading. More slots and hopefully more room to trade for less rare items for rare items and stuff. So yeah, that's just one of the improvements included in that update is 9 trading slots.
That's really exciting. I know members of our community have been asking for that for quite a while. It's nice to know that that is on the horizon. Obviously, no guarantees yet of when that's coming out.
Yeah, I've got no idea. There's more in the update, so there's still more going on. Yeah, 9 is like a good compromise because you can still fit everything on like a small screen. Yeah, it's looking really good in pictures and stuff.
You spoke about seasonal events just before. Are there plans to bring the Halloween event back this year?
We haven't 100% confirmed our plans yet, but we'll definitely be doing something for Halloween. I've heard a lot of like good ideas, so it's really just like what we can accomplish in the time. There will definitely be some like Halloween content. I definitely have an idea. I have an idea for a pet.
Ooh.
That should as part of the Halloween update. It's kind of obvious. Why don't you try and guess in the comments?
Yeah.
What Halloween themed pets have not been added to Adopt Me?
Yeah, what Halloween themed pets would you like to see in the game?
Everyone's really busy like finishing off the fossil egg. We're doing these trading improvements. We have like the other updates that I talked about going on. Like the soundtrack stuff, you know, and then there's lots of everyone's just like super busy at the moment. Yeah, if you have like ideas for Halloween or Christmas even, yes, even better because we have even more time to work on it. Let us know, honestly, like any pets that you have, any pet ideas you have. Yeah, and then as the content team are like figuring out what to put in these updates, they'll be able to like read through your suggestions and stuff.
We've talked in the past about the Monkey Fairground returning. Is the plan for it to be the same, or when it returns, do you think it will feature some new monkeys?
I think it'd be boring if it came back and it was exactly the same. So, but at the same time, I think it's cool to let like newer players have a chance to get things that they weren't around for. So yeah, there's definitely this conflict between adding like limited pets and adding pets that are always around. People like limited pets because they become rare when they're off sale and then no one can get them again, which I understand. But it does kind of suck, like if you're a new player starting playing Adopt Me in 2020, there's a lot of pets which you just can't access except through trading, except some of the pets are really rare, so it's like hard to trade for. If we bring back the Monkey Fairground, then I don't know what we would change. Probably definitely change the way you actually get the monkeys, like the boxes. And I would think that I would definitely want to see more monkeys in there. I don't know if we'd keep exactly the same ones and then add new ones, or we would like swap them. But you can like, there were so many good suggestions for like the monkey idea, and then there's different types of monkey as well, like you know, maybe a new sort of, or not monkeys but like primates, you know, maybe a new sort of primate would be added into the mix. You can sort of visualize what it would be like if we brought it back. But yeah, I don't think we would just bring it back exactly the same. We would put a twist on it, you know, or like add something new.
Sounds really exciting. And our final question from the Discord for today: what will we do if we ever run out of animals to put in the game?
I read this question on the spec and I was like, okay, so firstly, there are just so many animals on the planet. We would have to be running Adopt Me for like hundreds of years, and I hope we do. But like, we'd have to be running it for so long before we ran out of animals. Like even when we were doing, like say the Aussie egg, like the Australia egg, when the team were doing research for that, they found like loads. There were hundreds and hundreds of like cool, unique looking animals just in Australia itself, like Australia and New Zealand, and like across the rest of the world there's so many others. There's like different biomes and different like types of creatures that we could do, and then obviously there's the sort of more fantasy mythical creatures that we can do. Like the kitsune sadly is not a real pet you can go and adopt. It's like a creature from mythology, so there's a lot of mythology and history as well as entirely new creations the team could come up with. I think the possibilities are like endless. And then also even within like specific animals, there are different species or different, you know, types of that animal, you know, like how many dogs are there on the planet, and we only